without a change in the way that we are funded, this industry will not exist. It's not taxpayer money, it's cable subscribers.
Welcome back to our ACMi Sports doubleheader here between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Stoneham Spartans. The second of our doubleheader matchup is underway in just a couple of minutes between the boys varsity hockey team, the Arlington Spy Ponders, and the Stoneham Spartans. I am your host, Nick Antonakis. We just got out of an extremely intense game between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Stoneham Spartans for the girls varsity hockey teams. Spy Ponders were able to come away with a pivotal 2-1 overtime victory to get the win over Stoneham. Now the boys look to do the same. Out of the games that we've covered this year, we haven't seen an Arlington win at home. Their only 2 losses of the season so far have come at home. So the Arlington Spy Ponders obviously looking to change things around, get a better record at home, get a much-needed win against a huge rival in Stoneham. Now, in just a couple of seconds, we'll go to our anthem, and then myself and our commentator, Miles Donato, will be up in the booth to walk you through today's game. We'll be right back with the anthem in just a couple of minutes.
ACMi News has you covered. Stay informed, because the best stories are yours.
Francis, get your anthem shots.
Head by the state, but in different divisions. The Spy Ponders Division 1 and Stoneham Division 4. Spy Ponders go into this game 8-2-1 with only losses coming to Pope Francis. Come away with a win here against Stoneham. Stoneham, who have had a decent season in Division 4, they will do decently. But there is a massive gap between the divisions here in MIA, especially 1 and 4. In the games where both teams have played the same opponents, their records for the Spy Ponders 5-1, for Stoneham 0-5-1. And starting in goal for the Spy Ponders is the backup John Snyder. He's done well in the game.
Yeah, Miles, obviously an extremely important game for the Arlington Spy Ponders. They have lost, both of their only losses so far this season have come at home. They need to turn it around because when playoffs come, considering they're in such a high seed, you got to get wins at home because that's where you're going to be at the start of the playoffs.
Early pressure here from Stoneham. The first line of both these teams. Connor will take the puck up, but he can't get it out of the zone. Desmond, senior captain, will play it for Bobby Nigro, who will send it all the way up to Patterson, who will dump it and change. JP Missouri keeps the puck in and dumps it. This second line is the majority of the offense for the Spy Ponders team. A smaller and younger line containing a freshman and 2 sophomores. But Stoneham braced the puck out. Jones, first to the puck, chips it up to Sparks. Sparks up for Nolan Russell. Sparks picks it back up. Missouri up for Russell. Russell dispossessed off the puck by Giacchetto, who will dump the puck in, and Danucci is the first of the puck. In last year's matchup between these two teams, the Spy Ponders took the victory 7-0 at Stoneham. Puck played up to Beck all the way across for Nolan Russell at the end of his shift, and he will dump the puck in, but not after being hit hard.
Yeah, Miles, we're going to have the opportunity to talk to Nolan Russell at the first period intermission report. Make sure to stay tuned here on ACMi Sports. In between periods, we have plenty of content coming at you during our intermission reports. At the first period intermission, we'll be talking to that man who just got hit, Nolan Russell, a huge piece of this Arlington Spy Ponders offense.
Yeah, that second line for the Spy Ponders has been excellent, especially as of late, scoring a multitude of goals. Minsk and O'Connor on the draw. 12:47 remaining in the first period. Puck won by O'Connor, back for Nigro. He'll try and cut back, but they centered for Stoneham. Shot from the point, he fans on it, and Patterson kicks the puck up to himself and will take it out. Puck dumped in. Desmond under pressure from Taranto. And O'Connor gets the puck past the red line to Petrillo. Petrillo, who has been promoted to that first line, switching spots with McNulty Liu, who played on the first line for the majority of the first period and is now switched down to the third line.
As you can see so far here, Miles, in this game, Stoneham not taking any chances, any sort of big opportunity that Arlington has. Stoneham wasting no time to clear the puck out as fast as possible, even if that means icing. That means that they're putting a lot of weight in their face-off game so far here today.
They've been very aggressive early in this game. Missouri back for Sparks for Jesus. Giacchetto chips the puck up, and that will go out of play. Another draw. JP Missouri to take it. The freshman, second in the team in goals and points. Son of head coach John Missouri. Puck back for Evan Jones, the defenseman who leads the team in goals, assists, and points. Puck chipped in. Snyder plays it up. Sparks can't get the puck out. Shot from DiPrizio goes off of Spy Ponder's player, and Spy Ponders maintain possession of the puck. Played up to Nolan Russell. Russell gets the blue line, tries to play it to Missouri. It goes off his skate and played into the corner. Kurt Beck plays it up to Nolan Russell. Kurt Beck again with the puck. Gets the red line, will chip it in. Giacchetto with the puck. He plays it up for Shinnick, who loses the puck, and Beck will take it the other way. That is Drew Beck. Drew Beck on the outside is taken down. No call. McNulty Lou tries to center it. It goes up back for Kurt Beck, younger brother of Drew Beck. Cross for Danucci. His shot is tipped up and over. Freshman Kurt Beck, and it's picked up by his brother. Stoneham continues to be aggressive here in the early goings of this game. Puck played up to Petrillo, plays it for Patterson. Chance for Patterson, driving, tries to center it to Petrillo. It goes past his stick, and Stoneham goes the other way, gets the red line, dumps it. Snyder, leave it for Nigro. He's hit hard, and O'Connor plays it to Desmond. Desmond to Patterson, or Petrillo, too far in front, and it is dumped back into the corner. Desmond with Taranto chasing. O'Connor up for Petrillo. Desmond, senior captain on defense, plays it for Nigro. Up for Petrillo, too far in front of him. Tipped in on net. Snyder will play into the corner. Desmond up for Patterson. Patterson trying to get past DiPrizio, but can't. A lot of back and forth action. Not many stoppages here in the first period. O'Connor's shot will be covered up by Dinnan. Second line out there for the Ponders. Missouri on the draw against. Back for Jones, his shot saved by Dinnan, rebound, digging, and a whistle as Jones' shot from the point saved by Dinnan. Jones is very dangerous from that point. He has scored a multitude of goals on the season. He leads the team in goals as a sophomore and a defenseman. Missouri back for Russell, cross for Jesus, back for Jones. His shot across to Missouri. Missouri holds possession, will cycle it to Russell. Russell beats his man and will drive towards the center of the ice and is taken off the puck, and the goal is dislodged. And so we will have a face-off. 8:40 remaining in this second period.
Stoneham playing very physically here, Miles, in their defensive end. Saw Nolan Russell try to make a move there for the front of the net. He got locked up pretty quickly, so much so that the contusion between the two players ended up leading to the net getting dislodged. I feel like it's going to be a chippy battle between these two teams. Stoneham obviously the underdog in this matchup, but they want this win more than anybody.
And icing there for Stoneham, and another offensive zone faceoff for this third line. This third line that consists of 4 players: Kelly, Vartarnian, and Beck, as well as McNulty Lou. Vartarnian and McNulty Lou will alternate who plays on that third line. Puck chipped up, kept in by Deasy. That shot is blocked by his own man, Kelly, but it's picked up by Beck, who tries to drive toward the center and is knocked off the puck. Kelly picks it up. Fans on a pass back to the point, and Stoneham goes the other way. Taranto tries to center it, goes back to the point, shot saved by Snyder, and puck will go out past the red line. Kurt Beck up for his brother. He can't control that pass, and it is sent all the way down for an icing once again. 7:52 remaining in the first period. We're still 0-0. As Spy Ponders will send out the fourth line, which consists of players that are traditionally on JV, and so I do not have them on the roster. I know one of them is younger brother of Drew Fecto, Charlie Fecto. I think he's wearing number 12 currently. Nigro chips it for Fecto, I think. I will get numbers, I get players' names for these numbers during the intermission.
Big hit there, Miles, by center ice. Number 3 for the Spy Ponders, Bobby Nigro, went down hard.
Mahoney up for Nigro. Across for Desmond. He'll wait. Shot goes through the legs, and it's saved by Dinnan. Desmond still with the puck. Mahoney. His shot low angle, saved by Dinnan. Stoneham send it all the way down. No ice. It took a deflection off of Nigro. And quick play up to Patterson. Tries to center it. O'Connor is knocked away from the puck, and Stoneham will take it the other way. Shinnick. His shot saved by Snyder. 6:15 remaining in the first period. Snyder comes into this game with a .909 save percentage on the season. He had a shutout in the only game he started against Wilmington. That was the first home game here at the Ed Burns Arena. Patterson with the block, and that puck will go out of the zone, and Patterson will chase along with Petrillo. Puck played too far for Minogue, and Jones picks up the puck, plays it behind the net to Missouri, tries to center it, there's no one there. Jones can't keep the puck in, and Minogue with the puck. His shot goes up and over, and Jones will take it up himself. Missouri for DiNucci. DiNucci taking it up himself. He'll dump it in, and that will be icing as he did not get the red line. Coach Missouri disagrees with that call. 5:28 remaining in the first period, still 0-0. Chances for both teams on both sides. Puck won back. Taranto will dump it in. Jesus hold the puck up and play it across for his partner Jones. Jones up for Russell. Gets the blue line. Will wait. Cross the top of the offensive zone, plays it for Jesus, can't control it properly, but it's stolen by Sparks, who plays it for Russell, and he scores! Nolan Russell scores a goal. That's his 3rd of the season. Sparks steals the puck from the unsuspecting defenseman, plays it off for Russell, who makes a move and backhands it past Dinnan.
What a play by the Arlington Spy Ponders, Miles. They keep action alive in the offensive zone. Big turnover there when things looked bleak. Looked like it was going to be going back the other way by Stoneham. They were looking to do the same thing that they've done all game and punch the puck out as fast as possible. But Nolan Russell gets it in the back of the net. We'll be talking to him here at the end of the first period, so make sure to stay tuned for our intermission report. We'll talk all about that goal.
Deasy getting his second action of game this season. DePrizio plays it up. Maddie will dump the puck in. Deasy again. Up for Vartarnian, who will chip it in and go for a change. First line out there for the Ponders. Quick change, early dump, and that will go all the way down for an icing as he couldn't complete that pass. 4:09 remaining in the first period.
Stoneham is really milking these icings, Miles. They're trying to get the puck out of their own end as much as possible, but they've been hindered in the area that when the Arlington Spy Ponders set up in the offensive zone, they've been lethal. As we can see, the more time that the Spy Ponders are spending in the offensive zone, the more they get to move that puck around, the worse things are for Stoneham. So although they're trying to get the puck out fast, kill those chances as fast as possible, icings are just going to bring the puck back to your own end.
Nigro for O'Connor. His shot wide. Desmond steps to the puck. Goes back behind. And Stoneham break the puck out. Nigro and Desmond are back for the Ponders. And it is chipped up. And big hit by Petrillo. And O'Connor will take it the other way. Gets around his man, centers it. There's no one there. And that puck will be sent down all the way. No icing as it took a deflection off of Jones. Quick change for the Spy Ponders. Fourth line out there. Mahoney plays it back for Jones. Jones' shot goes off the back of a Spy Ponders player back to Jones. And he's hit, but he maintains possession of the puck and plays it to Mahoney. This young fourth line doing some work here. As Jones uses his body to win that puck back. DiNucci.
Things are getting chippy, Miles. Taranto got taken down on his first zone entry there. Went back after the Ponders in front of their own bench afterward. He thought there should have been a call, but still nothing from the referees in terms of penalties so far this game.
JP Missouri just missed that puck, and now the Stoneham line will change. Nolan Russell dancing, plays it for Missouri. Little contact with the ref, and it's played back, but it goes out past the blue line. Jesus will dump it in. Nolan Russell across for Jones. Missouri. Jones keeps the puck in, but it sneaks back out again. Jones taking himself as the forwards will change. Third line for the Spy Ponders, Beck. Plays it across for Desmond. His shot up and over and goes out of play. 1:24 remaining in the first period.
That was a rocket by Desmond, Miles. Oh my goodness. Tried to wire that shot top right. Unfortunately, just went wide. Spy Ponders, though, keeping the heat on. 1:24 to go here in the first period. As I've said twice already, make sure to stay tuned for our first period intermission report. We'll have an interview with Nolan Russell right out the gates, and then some further analysis of some plays from this first period. So stay tuned in between on the break.
Desmond keeps the puck in, plays it for Vartarnian behind the net. Beck will help him out and come up with the puck. He's hit off the puck, but plays it back to Nigro. His shot tipped, and it goes wide. One minute remaining in this first period. Desmond's shot tipped by Beck, and it's saved by Dinnan.
Stoneham's hanging tough, Miles, so far, despite Arlington's pressure, and part of that is thanks to their physicality in this first period. They've been chippy, and Arlington's starting to notice. Look at all these hits back and forth.
Drew Beck is the normal physical player on this Spy Ponders team. But here goes Stoneham. Shinnick with the centering play. It's tied up in the middle and an early whistle on an uncovered puck. And with 24-7 remaining in this first period, Snyder covers the puck up.
And again, a lot of physicality in front of the net, Miles. We saw bodies pushing around up until after the whistle, even. And now with 24.7 seconds left in the first period, Stoneham's going to get a chance here with an offensive draw.
Puck one back for Desmond. He'll play it up to Patterson. O'Connor gets the puck here, tries to center it to Patterson, but it is taken by Stoneham. And now on the breakaway is Chinchero, and it's buzzer beats just before the shot. So even if the net was empty, it wouldn't have counted. But Snyder makes a save, and the Spy Ponders go into the first period leading 1-0, just like in the girls' game. Nolan Russell with the goal. Found the back of the net after the steal from Evan Sparks. He laid it off to Russell. Russell made a nice move to move it to his backhand and chip it up over Dinan's pads. That is Nolan Russell's third goal on the season, but he has been an important part of the offense throughout the entire season. Physicality has been the name of the game for Stoneham in this first period. They've been very aggressive against the Arlington players. Expect that to continue as frustrations rise throughout this game. Snyder does not allow a goal. Play. We will moment.
This is Senator Ed Markey.
Quality artists playing it.
No, in recent weeks we've been in touch with
ACMi News has you covered. Stay informed, because the best stories are yours.
Welcome to the ACMi Sports Intermission Report. I'm joined by Nolan Russell. Nolan, you're the reason the Spy Ponders are up 1-0 here at the first period break. Walk me through your goal.
So, yeah, I turned it over and up in the zone, but lucky enough Sparks forechecked hard. He got the puck. He had a good fake shot. He just passed me back door, and I basically had an open net.
Now, we've noticed throughout this first period, Nolan, Stoneham's a physical team. You guys have been battling back and forth all throughout this first period. Talk to me, how are you going to get through in the second, kind of keep you guys cool and stay up in the lead?
Yeah, we know that we're not the biggest team and not the most physical, so we're just going to have to stay, to our game and not, buy into their stuff and hit them back. We're just going to have to play through it, so, yeah.
What's the key for you guys heading into the second period, continuing to move forward, locking down this win?
We just got to put pucks to the net, go to the net, just bury it home, back doors, something like that. No pretty goals, try to be gritty. And, yeah, just back check, forecheck hard.
Nolan, thank you very much. Congrats on your goal and good luck throughout the rest of this game.
Thank you.
We'll be back in the telestration station in just a couple of seconds to go back and take a look at some of the big plays from that first period. We'll be right back here on ACMi Sports.
The history of ACMi in 100 seconds. First, we have to go back to the 80s. In 1980, the town of Arlington licensed its first cable television franchise with American Cable Systems, and for the first time there was a facility for public communication within the town. For the next 2 decades, hundreds of citizens used the facility to produce programming for Arlington cable subscribers in the 3 categories known as PEG, P-E-G, Public, Educational, and Government. Under that original license, Arlington Cable Access, or ACA, was created to help the public learn about and make use of the studio until 2006. Let's back up a little bit here, because in April 2003, ACMi was formed as a not-for-profit corporation by a group of Arlington citizens with the goal of improving communication in their town. Over time, a board of directors was chosen and the organization was designated Arlington's Official Access Corporation. In July 2006, ACMi signed its first agreement with the town of Arlington to assume management of Arlington Studio and PEG Community Access Television for the town, which marked the transition from ACA to ACMi. Today, ACMi operates multiple production facilities across the town and promotes the access to learn and engage in community media activities as a part of the action of ACMi News or Public Affairs, or learn how to produce independent films and documentaries. In addition to coordinating the live coverage of local meetings, special events, and sports, ACMi offers production training, studio facilities, and resources. And that was the history of ACMi in 100 seconds. Well, almost.
ACMi News always has you covered. Giving you up-to-the-minute stories that count. ACMi News, where the best stories are yours.
Back to the television station here for the ACMi Sports Intermission Report. We're going to take a look at some of the biggest plays from that first period. Let's dive right into it. So offensive possession was key for the Arlington Spy Ponders, especially in the offensive zone throughout that first period. Now, one of our big first plays stems from the big opportunity for the Arlington Spy Ponders before they were able to score their goal. Now, as we look back at this play in just a second, a key thing to note, the Arlington Spy Ponders obviously did not get the puck in on this one, but regardless, they tried to obviously get back as soon as possible to try and find the back of the net, and that's what we would see later in the period. As we're going to take a short break here on ACMi Sports. We'll be back in just a second with the telestration in 1 second.
Senator Ed Markey.
On many levels of
But the
government.
quality artists playing it.
No, in recent weeks we've been in touch with
Stoneham 1-0. Thanks to the goal from Nolan Russell, assisted by Evan Sparks.
The first period intermission report. The stylus for our replay system was not working, so I couldn't draw on the board, so we had to scrap that idea. We fixed it. We will be back in the second period intermission report with our full correct intermission report. And Miles, I will say, this is scarily similar to what happened in the girls' game. First period intermission report was not good. Spy Ponders were leading 1-0. Maybe we'll see Stoneham tied up 1-1 and then an overtime victory for Arlington, just like we saw in the girls' game earlier today.
15 minutes of the second period here to play. Stoneham hoping to come back into this game. Puck tied up in the middle. O'Connor wins it back to Desmond. Desmond across for Nigro. Up for Patterson, who dumps it in towards Dinnan. O'Connor's the first of the puck. It's tipped away from him. And Nigro is taken off the puck. And Desmond with a good defensive play to stop the chance for Minsk. Nigro under pressure will play it across for Desmond, up for Patterson. 3-on-2 for the Spy Ponders. Patterson can't control the puck though. Laid off sides for the Spy Ponders. O'Connor loses an edge, goes into the boards, and will go for a change as Stoneham takes the puck up the other way. Aronis dumps the puck in, and Krasko chases. Missouri up for Sparks. He'll play it all the way across for Nolan Russell, who'll slow it down and tries to center it up to Sparks, but it's stolen back for the Ponders, and Desmond chips it up for Missouri. Russell and Missouri. Russell's shot saved by Dimon. Sparks' shot stolen by Stoneham, and they will dump it down the other way. Jones picks it up. Jones with speed plays it up to Sparks. Sparks for Missouri, and a good poke check from Sebastian. And the other way, we got Shinnick. His shot saved by Snyder. Rebound saved by Snyder again. Shinnick with a couple chances in the first period. Gets two there. And beautiful play by Kelly. And that shot misses to the left of the net. Beck for Shizis, for Russell. Back to Shizis. He can't control that pass. He'll play it to Russell, though. To Jones. And that will be offsides. 14:42 remaining in the second period. Chances early for Cam Shinnick. Got the shot off, got the rebound, but Snyder played his angles properly, and the Spy Ponders are actually on the power play. I didn't see the penalty, but the Spy Ponders power play, that's 33% successful on the year, will take to the ice. Spy Ponders starting with the second power play unit. O'Connor down for Beck, tried to center it to McNulty-Lou, too far, and going the other way is Mintz, gets around Desmond and causing some disturbances to this power play. Desmond under pressure from Minsk again. Minsk will go to the bench, and Desmond will try and play this puck up. 4-on-2 for the Ponders. Beck, rebound, and that will be sent all the way into the Stoneham bench. And another offensive zone face-off on the power play for the Spy Ponders. 1:19 remaining, and they will send out the first unit. Puck one back, Jones to Sparks to Jones. Missouri Jones. Missouri Jones. Missouri down for Petrillo. He can't control it off his legs, and it's sent all the way down. Power play struggling to set up properly here in this second period. Missouri will hold up and play it to Jones. Cross for Sparks. Back to Jones. To Missouri for Petrillo. For Russell in front. Can't get a clean shot off his backhand. Missouri across for Sparks. Shot saved. Rebound. Russell's. And it's in. Nolan Russell scores his second of the game. Fourth of the year. Beautiful tic-tac-toe from this power play, and Nolan Russell with his second of the game. Back and forth play, that is what this power play is intended to do. Petrillo was in front of the net, causing disturbance to Dinnan, and after the pass from Sparks, Nolan Russell scores his second, both assisted by Sparks, but here come Stoneham. Puck too far in front, and Giacchetto will dump it in. McNulty-Lou leaves it for Kelly. Nigro tries to shimmy around, loses the puck, and Stoneham will play it across. Kelly dumps the puck in and will change for the first line. With speed is DePrizio, and that will be an icing. 10:09 remaining in this second period. Good poke from Kurt Beck, but he can't keep it in. Sebastian takes a hit but dumps it in. Kurt Beck keeps the puck in, plays it across for DiNucci, who chips it up for Patterson. Back for DiNucci, up for Petrillo. Chips around. And O'Connor picks it up. Back for Beck, across for DiNucci. His shot blocked, but it ends up with Petrillo. His shot goes up and over. Kept in by Beck. Shot saved by Dinnan. Danucci, fans on the dump. Too far in front, and Stoneham will ice the puck once again. 9:05 remaining in the second. 2-0 thanks to 2 goals from Nolan Russell.
Russell has been on fire so far today, Miles. He was talking about it at the first period, you know, having to endure this physical side from Stoneham. It's just about keeping your head up and staying up to the task of dealing with the physical play that Stoneham has to offer. And so far it's worked for Arlington, now leading 2-0 with 9 minutes to go here in the second period.
Fecto dumps it in, and younger Patterson, John Patterson, chasing. Jones can't keep the puck in, and will go back into his own zone. Plays it across for Jesus. Up for Fecto. Patterson. For Mahoney. He'll hold up. Play it across for Fecto. Can't find him though. Jesus' shot goes up around Mahoney. Shot off the back of the net. And dumped out, kept in by Jones. Across for Fecto. His shot, scored! Charlie Fecto with the first goal of his career. Younger brother of Drew Fecto, who's been on this team for 4 years, 2 championships. Charlie Fecto with his first career goal for the Spy Ponders. He has a massive smile on his face. And in just his second career game, he has scored.
What a goal by Drew Fecto, as we saw there.
Not Drew Fecto, Charlie Fecto.
Charlie Fecto, his brother's Drew Fecto. Charlie, first career goal. A lot of traffic in front of the net. That's what you want if you're a team on offense. You gotta clog the goalie's vision. Charlie Fecto does what he does best. Puts it in the back of the net for his first career goal.
Jones on the assist on that one. Here goes Sparks, tries to play it to Missouri. Goes off a stick, Deasy. Stoneham taking it out. Kept in by Missouri. Missouri for Russell. Good stick lift from Ciccarello, but he is hit by Russell, and Russell will now go to the box for interference. Power play chance for Stoneham to try and keep themselves in this game with a goal.
And if you're Stoneham, this is the chance that you've been begging for. Obviously, you're going to need a chance like this with a good amount of time left. As we can see, 7 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second period. There's still time to play for this Stoneham team, but you're down 3-0. You need a goal to start shifting momentum back your way.
Crasso with the puck. Plays it across. Shot saved by Snyder. Rebound saved by Snyder again. Staying strong, John Snyder in his second career start for the Spy Ponders. O'Connor on the draw against Maddie. One into the corner, back for Crasso. Shot chipped up and will go out of play again. Another stoppage here in the power play. 1:39 remaining on the power play of Nolan Russell. Kev O'Connor on the draw once again against Maddie. Won by O'Connor, and it's sent all the way down for Didden to control. Patterson slows down the breakout for the Stoneham team, and Shinnick with the puck. Kicked by Desmond, and Patterson with the puck. Can he get around his man? He'll go behind the net, and he's knocked off the puck. Good shift here from Patterson on the penalty kill.
That was an excellent effort by Brian Patterson. And speaking of him, make sure to stay tuned at the second period intermission. I'm going to be able to talk to him in between on the break. Brian Patterson and I for a quick interview during our second period intermission. Stay tuned.
Giacchetto's shot is not on target. And Aranis trying to make a play. And Shinnick's shot is saved by Snyder and chipped out all the way by Jones. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for Stoneham. Giacchetto will play it up. Too far in front. Beck now has it. He'll send it off the boards all the way down. 20 seconds now. McNulty-Lou will come off for Missouri. Kelly will come off for Sparks. 9 seconds left. Last chance of the power play. As Missouri plays it up for Sparks. Spinning. Is taken off the puck. And 5v5 now as Nolan Russell is out of the box. Puck dumped in by Taranto. And she's just digging, ends up with it, tries to play it up. And Missouri now has Russell behind him. Fans on a shot, and puck ends up with Danucci, who'll just dump it in. Delayed offsides. Danucci in his defensive zone. Has space, will take it himself. Played it to Mahoney. This fourth line for the Spy Ponders is typically all healthy scratches, and they would be considered the fifth line. The fourth line taking the day off, playing against Stoneham. The normal fourth line of Karate, Younes, Hahn, maybe Willett, but Missouri's gonna let the younger guys get a chance, and Fecto has proved himself scoring a goal here in the second period.
It's great to see younger guys get a chance in a game like this. This is a huge hit in the corner.
By Fecto.
Physicality still staying high. Charlie Fecto really making an impact so far today. A goal and that big hit. Could be a contender to slip into this lineup full time, Miles.
The Spy Ponders team has a lot of depth they can use, and it's nice to see the younger players get their chances. The fourth line has been excellent in this game so far, keeping offensive zone pressure. It's a very young lineup out there right now with Kurt Beck on defense, also a freshman. He plays regularly with Danucci. This is a very, very young Spy Ponders team. Very few seniors. The majority of the core is sophomores. And they are still a high-level competing team in the MIAA. Nigro across for Desmond. One of the seniors on this team, also a captain. Desmond taking it up himself. Go all the way into the corner, and he wins it for Artanian. Kept in by Nigro.
Things are getting really chippy here, Miles, alongside both benches. Some players are starting to throw punches. I saw Jacob Minsk for Stoneham start throwing a couple hands earlier, and since then it's been big hit after big hit, and finally there's going to be a call on that one.
Drew Beck to the box. Another power play for Stoneham here. Late in the second period, 2 minutes 41. The Spy Ponders lead 3-0.
If you're Arlington, you can't give in to those physical pushes by Stoneham. As we saw there, Stoneham was playing an extremely chippy game. Borderline penalties. They're right on that barrier of getting called or not. As you can see there, Arlington bites on that bait. They're going to pay for it now. 2-minute penalty. It's going to take us out till 40 seconds left in the second period.
Crasso keeps the puck in and will dump it all the way around behind the net. Jones holds up and is under pressure. Chance now for Stoneham, saved by Snyder, and now chip up behind the net. Snyder's done excellent here. Crosso plays it across. Shot chipped up, kicked. And Jesus will send it all the way down. 1:20 remaining in the Drew Beck penalty. Crosso all the way up. And it is taken by Patterson, who will send it again. Dinnan will control it, leave it for Crosso. Crosso gets the red, dumps it in, and they say he didn't get the red, and that will be icing offensive zone faceoff on the penalty kill. Rare offensive zone penalty kill faceoff for the Spy Ponders. 1:30 in this period, 50 seconds in the power play. Puck tied up in the middle, it goes back for Giacchetto. He'll take it up himself. Gets the blue line. Good play by Jones to steal it off of him. Jones rings it all the way around, and that will go back into the Stoneham defensive zone.
Just something to note, Miles. We saw the referee tried to hand Coach Missouri the whistle over there in between the last play. Coach, obviously a very vocal coach. That's what you got to do when you're a coach, though. I mean, refs getting a little bit ear sore maybe, but regardless, that's part of the job description of a coach.
Saved by Snyder, that chance from Taranto. And now Beck is out of the box, 5v5. Missouri for Jones, back to Missouri, shot, saved by Dinnan. Had maybe Russell on the other side for the hat trick, but Dinnan comes up with the save on the shot. 30.9 seconds remaining here in the second period. Nigro, shot, saved by Dinnan. Bodies in front. And Shinnick will take the puck out. Shinnick has been the main man on offense for Stoneham. Sparks chips it up, and that will be offsides on Stoneham. 10.7 seconds remaining in the second period. Got Jake Kelly on the draw. Up against Minsk. Tied up by Minsk. And dumped in only as far as Jesus. And delayed offsides against Stoneham. 1.8 seconds remaining in this first period. One last face-off to go. It'll be Kelly and Minsk again. Tied up once again, and that will do it for the second period. The Spy Ponders lead 3-0. Nolan Russell with another goal, his second of the game. And then Charlie Fecto with his first career goal. It is 3-0 Spy Ponders. Momentarily, we will send you to Nick Antonakis with an interview with Brian Patterson.
ACMi News always has you covered. Giving you up-to-the-minute stories that count. ACMi News, where the best stories are yours. ACMi News has you covered. Stay informed, because the best stories are yours.
Welcome to the ACMi Sports Second Intermission Report. I am joined by Brian Patterson. Brian, you guys are up 3 heading into the third period. What's the most important thing for the Spy Ponders to stay locked down and stay in front?
We just got to do the systems, play the D zone, forecheck hard, and make sure we stay out of the box. Killed 2 off, that was huge. So yeah, just got to stay out of the box and run the systems.
Stoneham obviously a physical team, Brian. That's what we've seen the penalties kind of stem from. What's kind of key to keeping your cool against a team that's getting very chippy as they're down and as more time goes on?
Yeah, we just can't retaliate. We can't play down to them. We just got to play our game, play physical, and we'll get some goals, and we don't need to retaliate. We'll win this one.
What's the key for the Spy Ponders?
The history of ACMi in 100 seconds. First, we have to go back to the 80s. In 1980, the town of Arlington licensed its first cable television franchise with American Cable Systems, and for the first time there was a facility for public communication within the town. For the next 2 decades, hundreds of citizens used the facility to produce programming for Arlington cable subscribers in the 3 categories known as PEG, P-E-G, Public, Educational, and Government. Under that original license, Arlington Cable Access, or ACA, was created to help the public learn about and make use of the studio until 2006. Let's back up a little bit here, because in April 2003, ACMi was formed as a not-for-profit corporation by a group of Arlington citizens with the goal of improving communication in their town. Over time, a board of directors was chosen and the organization was designated Arlington's Official Access Corporation. In July 2006, ACMi signed its first agreement with the town of Arlington to assume management of Arlington Studio and PEG Community Access Television for the town, which marked the transition from ACA to ACMi. Today, ACMi operates multiple production facilities across the town and promotes the access
ACMi News always has you covered. Giving you up-to-the-minute stories that count. ACMi News, where the best stories are yours.
here and be able to speak with our fire chief, Kevin Kelly. So first of all, I want to welcome you very much.
Thank you, and welcome here.
And thank you for welcoming us here. It's been several years since we were last here, and the place still looks sparkling clean and impressive.
What's nice?
I think they put bank up top.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, and it's in! Unbelievable! Team Kanyan out of unbelievable!
Welcome back to the ACMi Sports Intermission Report. We are here at our telestration station. Let's quickly run through some plays that have kind of dominated these first two periods. Let's dive right into it. Now, starting off here, let's go all the way back to this first period. A big goal by the Arlington Spy Ponders. This is where the action began for Arlington. Look at this. They set themselves up in the zone. This is a key for the Arlington Spy Ponders on both of their goals. Their ability to set up in the offensive zone. As you can see, pass back here to the blue line. Arlington's going to start to set up. They already have net front presence. You can see Stoneham's defenders are starting to scramble a bit. They're facing in different directions. They kind of have to get their positioning together quickly. And as you can see there, Stoneham looked to be turning things back the other way. It's a gift. They're trying to turn the puck up the ice, but a huge play there by number 5 for the Arlington Spy Ponders, Charles Skeezis. That's actually number 6, Evan Sparks, excuse me, who got a stick on that. That was a big play to keep this play alive. Look at this. Sparks turns it around. Right away, Stoneham defenders are thinking shot. Sparks has patience. He's going to send the puck across right into this opening here. And from there, it's history. Back of the net finds. Beautiful move. Spy Ponders take the early 1-0 lead. That was Nolan Russell. We got to talk to him earlier this afternoon, or evening, I should say. Now let's look back at Charlie Fecto's first career goal. Starts out on the blue line, as you can see there. Shot fired through. Look at Stoneham's defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not in any sort of box formation. Look at all this space in front of the net here. This is wide open, and even worse, you have Arlington players lurking around this direction, and you have one starting to move into this open area. Stoneham's defensive structure is what really cost them this period. As they try and shift themselves back, set themselves up, this is where things start to go wrong. You had to send all the way across ice, and from there, Arlington has time to keep possession alive, because Stoneham trying to focus on getting the puck out. Arlington keeps the puck in, a big play there, sent the puck across right to here. And right away, Arlington sending in shots. As you can see, Stoneham was really keen on trying to prevent shots from going to the net in this first and second period. As you can see, that shot trickles through right there. Net front presence. Able to get his first career goal was Fecto. And as you can see, the Arlington Spy Ponders were ecstatic. Now heading into this third period as the Arlington Spy Ponders come out onto the ice in front of me, we'll be back with third period action in just a few moments here on ACMi Sports. Spy Ponders lead 3-0.
ACMi News always has you covered. Giving you up-to-the-minute stories that count.
Welcome to the third period here in the Ed Burns Arena. Spy Ponders lead 3-0 over Stoneham. Nolan Russell, 2 goals in the first 2 periods. And Charlie Fecto with his first career goal for the Spy Ponders. It'll be Kevin O'Connor on the draw to start off the third period for the Spy Ponders. And he will be up against Jacob Minsk. "15 minutes left to play here." Puck one back to Desmond. Desmond across for Nigro. Big hit on Nigro. Nigro plays it up to Patterson. Can't control that cleanly, but it ends up with Nigro again, who will shoot it all the way down, and Petrillo will chase. Picked up by Patterson. Patterson back for Nigro. His shot saved by Dimon, and that will go out of play.
Now, Miles, throughout that second period intermission, Brian Patterson was talking a lot about staying composed under this pressure provided by Stoneham. Obviously, being a physical team that they have, Spy Partners have found themselves in the penalty box a couple times. As Patterson said at the break, couple pivotal kills there from Arlington, but overall they need to stay out of the box, and part in doing that is not giving in to Stoneham's physical game.
Jesus with the puck. Russell across for Missouri. His shot saved by Dinnan.
Great grab there by Dinnan.
It's going to be tough for this Stoneham team to come back into this game. Throughout the season, they've averaged 2.7 goals per game, and they are already below or above. They've already conceded more than that in this game. So it's going to be a tough ask against a very solid defensive team in these Arlington Spy Ponders.
And if you're Stoneham, you need to keep up the pressure. Most of your opportunities have come from power plays, so at least you're working well in that area in terms of drawing the Spy Ponders into penalties. From there, you just need to capitalize on the power play and get some pucks in the back of the net. You're definitely under the clock now. 1 period left to play. You're still down 3. You got to really turn on the Jets offensively.
If Stoneham want a chance here, they need to score early. Here's a chance. They shot from saved by Snyder. Good pressure from Shinnick. Battling hard, but it picks up with Beck. He'll dump it as far as McIntyre. And that puck chips up and hits the trainer, the medical trainer, in the arm, which is slightly ironic. She's fine. She's all okay. She throws the puck onto the ice.
Obviously, trainers are important when it comes to sports. Definitely need your trainer intact, and luckily she's okay. That's Samantha Jones, the athletic trainer for the Arlington Spy Ponders.
She's been very important in these past 2 years. She goes to every single sporting event, and she cares about the kids a lot. One of the Stoneham players without their stick goes and shoves Kelly, and he will be called for an interference or an unnecessary roughness penalty.
He's not happy about it.
That is Taranto, and he'll go to the box, and now a power play chance.
Yeah, Mike Taranto was one of the physical pillars for Stoneham, especially in that first period. You can see it coming back to bite him there, and Arlington now with the power play of their own, looking to kind of decimate this Stoneham team with this other opportunity.
Jones finds Missouri, back to Missouri, can't find Sparks, it goes off his foot, but he regains the puck. Back for Jones, cross from Missouri, for Petrillo, back from Missouri, can't control that one, will just turn around. Shot from Russell, saved by Dinnan, hat trick, almost. Snyder will leave it for Jones. Minute 25 remaining in the power play. Missouri leaves it for Sparks. Jones, Missouri, Petrillo, One thing I've noticed on this power play is it's slightly different than the previous iterations of this power play. They're using Petrillo more as a passing man below this, the red line and creating more opportunities like that. Petrillo couldn't control that pass properly, but it's another dimension opened for this power play that's been very much trying to get the puck out to Missouri or on the other side, Russell. And he fans on the hat trick chance. Still has the puck, leaves it for Jones. 28 seconds, Missouri will turn around, play it to Jones. Missouri for Petrillo. Try to center it to Missouri, picked up by Sparks. 12 seconds, Jones for Missouri. Back for Jones, across for Sparks. Try to center it to Russell. Couldn't get much on it. Missouri rebound chance. It's tied up in the middle and sent all the way down. Taranto, fresh out of the box, is the first to the puck, but covered up by Snyder.
Great puck movement by Arlington on that power play, Miles. You saw them swiftly passing that puck around. And as you said, utilizing the spots beneath the net, behind the goal. That's key in terms of drawing defenders and drawing your goaltender out of positioning, looking for that centering pass. Obviously, Stoneham with a pretty good job clogging the middle on that one, keeping the puck out of the middle, but regardless, Arlington with great puck movement there, but unable to score a goal.
I love that power play. It's more than just a one-dimensional power play we've seen sometimes in this season. They were able to move the puck using everybody on the power play. Here goes Drew Beck. He has speed on the outside. Will hold up and play it back, but can't. It is stolen. And with speed on the outside, past Nigro. Shot, scores! Taranto with the goal. Fresh out of the box. Beat Nigro with speed on the outside. Snipes it up and over past Snyder. And he brings his team to within 2.
That was a rocket, Miles. Top left corner. Obviously coming right out of the box. You can see him there redeeming himself with that sharp shooting of a shot. Bringing Stoneham within 2. Signs of life from the Spartans here, Miles. And if you're Arlington, you can't let up.
Especially after a beautiful power play. Nothing to come from it. O'Connor now from Patterson. Tries to play it back to him. Good defensive play from Gischetto. And nothing comes from that 2-on-1 chance for the Spy Ponders. But O'Connor, good step on the board, shot, saved and covered up by Dinnan.
Loose puck there after the shot, Miles. Arlington had a chance to get on top of that, but Dinnan covers it up just in time. But going back to that goal from Stoneham, that all starts with a giveaway in the neutral zone. As it's interesting that we just noticed the scoreboard isn't updated. I hope that's just they forgot to do it and not that the goal was called back. But
no, they just forgot to do it. Puck chipped up for Nolan Russell, back to Missouri. Missouri will hold the play up, shot, goes up and over the net. And now Missouri on the outside. Apologies for the cough. Russell for Sparks. Sparks leaves it for Missouri, up to Russell. Too far for Jones, but he'll circle back. DiNucci, shot, saved by Dinnan. DiNucci plays it up. Jones. And that puck will go back. DiNucci up for Jones. He'll send it into the corner for the first line to chase. Puck played up all the way, and that will be an icing. With 8:12 remaining in this third period, Score 3-1.
Even though the board still says 3-0.
And getting a new stick from the sidelines.
That's the supposed goal scorer.
Taranto.
Yeah, Taranto.
It's weird because the scorekeeper, Mr. Bartz, is normally very efficient at his job.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bartz has been doing this forever. If there's anybody you can classify as a pro, it's Mr. Bartz.
O'Connor takes a shot, saved by Dinnan. Rebound again. Dinnan staying strong, hugging the post with his legs. .7:52 remaining in the third period. Here we go. Bart's finally noticed, and it's 3-1 now. Kevin O'Connor plays it for Patterson. Cross for O'Connor again. O'Connor's shot saved by Dinnan.
Dinnan is really holding the Spartans in this game right now, Miles. They're being bombarded by the Spy Ponders offensively. They really got to turn this around and get some more chances of their own.
Patterson for O'Connor. He dances. Still with it. Kevin O'Connor tries to center it. Picked up by Desmond. Shot blocked into the corner. And Kevin O'Connor's the first of the puck.
That was Taranto with a big block there.
Center to Petrillo. Saved by Dinnan with the glove. Getting a piece of that. Desmond. Taranto with the pressure on Desmond, but the Spy Ponders maintain possession of the puck. Kelly. DZ keeps the puck in. Stoneham finally get it out and will just ice the puck.
They really got to work on moving it through the neutral zone, Miles. Live to play another day instead of constantly cycling out into your own end. The icing worked for a certain amount of time throughout that first period, but the more time the Spy Ponders have developed in the offensive zone, the worse it's gotten for Stoneham. They finally started to break away when they were carrying the puck through the neutral zone themselves. That's when they got their first goal, of course.
I think on that one, they were just tired and needed a change. Jesus under pressure, stays strong and plays it across for Beck. Beck plays it up to his brother. Drew Beck on the outside, has McNulty Lou, centers it, but there's no one there. And now Shinnick will go in on his own. Beck gets the puck out. Puck played between the points for Stoneham. Shot deflected and will go out of play. Good stick from Charlie Jesus. 5:45 remaining in the third period.
Still time for Stoneham, Miles. 5 minutes, 45 seconds is plenty of time in hockey. Down 2 scores. That goal by Taranto just a couple of minutes ago is looking huge right now. It's really what's holding Stoneham in this game right now. But Arlington has just got to keep doing what they've done all game, contain the defensive zone, hold Stoneham out, and keep them in their own end. From there, it'll be smooth sailing for Arlington, but Stoneham needs to push back and get some more offensive chances.
Nigro hit hard, but still makes the play up. And Nolan Russell and Missouri trying to get the puck out cleanly. Missouri holds up, shot wide.
And you definitely can't afford to give up a goal right now if you're the Spartans.
Aranis pressuring on Jones. Jones gets past 2. 4-on-2 for the Spy Ponders. Jones' shot saved by Dinnan. Nolan Russell picks up the puck, but there will be a penalty as Nolan Russell or Missouri will return to the, Missouri will go to the box.
Stoneham's coaching staff,
a cross-check.
They called that one out of nowhere. They knew it was coming. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for if you're the Spartans. You really got to cash in on this power play as number 93 for the Arlington Spy Ponders, JP Missouri, son of the head coach, John Missouri, heads to the box. And
Stoneham
I believe, they're going to use their timeout. And
Missouri with a little bit of discourse with the ref, questioning the call a little bit.
We're going to take a look back at this penalty to see exactly what each team may see. Obviously, a little bit of contestation there from Coach Missouri. But regardless, JP heads to the box. Arlington and Stoneham sitting in their timeout huddles now. 4:41 to play in this game. Stoneham down 2. Spy Ponders starting to show a little bit of signs of mortality here in this third period. Regardless, before the third, they were untouchable. Stoneham, on the other hand, finally getting some offensive prowess. That huge turnover that led to the goal. Taranto really brought Stoneham back into it with that goal. But regardless, Arlington's still up 2, and they are pretty much just a penalty kill away from clinching this win, as if you get down to under 3 minutes left, power play off the board, and you're still up 2, things are looking pretty good if you're an Arlington Spy Ponders fan. Got to get this kill, though.
They've done excellent throughout this game on the penalty kill. I think they're 3 for 3 on the night. Let's see if they can continue this late in the third period. Puck won back, played across, shot, and that's the goal. Immediately scored by Stoneham. It is 3-2.
Wow, and that was another rocket from the blue line, Miles. Same side, that right side.
Yeah.
And they went up top shelf again. Maybe they found a weak spot, but regardless, a lot of traffic in front of the net. Let's take a look at this again.
Yeah, Jack Snyder got the puck on the point, and he just ripped one from distance. And it is 3-2. Now we're on even strength. And that makes it a lot easier here for the Stoneham Spartans. Here they come again. Shot by Snyder, and it'll be covered up, maybe an early whistle, but 4:20 remaining in this third period. A 1-goal difference.
Yeah, and Taranto was not happy about that whistle. Immediately went to the ref after that whistle blew. He thought there was more life on that puck, but regardless, Stoneham's going to get another offensive zone draw here.
Here goes Petrillo. Shot goes off the back of the net, chips up. Puck kept in by Nigro. He's tripped up, no call on the play.
Arlington bench not happy about that, considering that they were questioning the previous call that led to Stoneham's goal to bring them within 1. No call there. There's some distress on Arlington's bench.
Snyder with the save. His puck still up in limbo. Shot from the point blocked by Petrillo. Nigro fans on the pass. And another chance here from the point. Shot goes wide, chipped up. Saved by Snyder, rebound. Saved by Snyder, catches the falling puck. And this game is getting a little bit chippy.
Arlington feeding back into that chippiness that Stoneham's been giving them all night. Now that things are close, Arlington back, sort of pushing back to this fire that Stoneham keeps putting up. Regardless, great save there by Snyder off a bouncing puck. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the game.
One thing I'm noticing is JP Missouri is benched. I've seen it in the past multiple times. Missouri is not afraid to bench his players. He's done it in the past, and he's done it to his own son.
Well, obviously he was in the box there previously for the goal that eventually led Stoneham to be within 1, so that may be the major reason as to why he's sitting. Got to keep an eye on Stoneham's net, 2 Miles, when or if they'll elect to pull their goaltender. Hasn't done so yet.
Jones up for Sparks. McNulty-Lou now on the second line for Missouri.
That was a scary chance there in the middle. Luckily, Stoneham wasn't able to control the puck. Arlington getting a little bit shaky in their own end. They got to get the puck out cleanly.
Late offsides for the Spy Ponders. The first line back out there. Stoneham will hold the puck up and try and break it out cleanly. Petrillo keeps the puck in, plays it up for Patterson. Tries to center it to O'Connor, goes past his stick. And here goes Stoneham. Maddie and Kraska.
They're pulling the goalie, and they're sending him back.
Good job by the Stoneham coaching staff to realize, and Patterson with the snipe. Maybe Dinnan wasn't ready. He left the goal. The coaching staff told him to go back in goal. And so as he's returning to the goal, Patterson is coming down on him. And Patterson with the beautiful snipe up over the shoulder of Dinnan. And it is 4-2 Stoneham.
Yeah, we saw Dinnan playing aggressive on that puck. Maybe wasn't intentional. As we said, he was halfway across the ice, almost to the bench by the time the coaching staff started to send him back as Arlington trucked back the other way. Patterson with a huge goal, possibly putting the final nail in the coffin of the Stoneham Spartans.
Russell across for Sparks for Missouri, who is back in the game. And Sparks fans on that shot. He had a wide open net. And I think Stoneham, even if they maintain possession of the puck going offensively, they will not pull the goalie again and will concede this game as Arlington continue the pressure. But here goes Taranto. He has a goal earlier, shot saved by Snyder.
That was a big save. Heart-dropping moment for Spy Ponders fans, but Snyder keeps him in it.
Sparks with the shot after a beautiful pass from Missouri. I'm sorry, that was Russell. Desmond leaves the puck behind his own net for Jones. Plays it up to Patterson. Plays it for Missouri. 2-on-1, Missouri and Petrillo. Shot by Missouri, saved by Dinnan. 28 seconds remaining in this one. Jones keeps the puck in, hit off the puck. Shot saved by Schneider. And that will do it here at the Ed Burns Arena. The Spy Ponders are victorious, 4-2 over the Stoneham Spartans. Brian Patterson with the dagger late in the third period, but a good return of form for Stoneham here in the third period. They got the goal after the penalty kill, and then the goal on the power play, but the final dagger from Patterson put the game away. Earlier in the game, Nolan Russell with 2 goals. Charlie Fecto scored his first goal. And so, from here, in the booth, we will send you some promos, and then we will have Nick Antonakis with the post-game show.
Giving you up-to-the-minute stories that count. ACMi News, where the best stories are yours. ACMi News has you covered. Stay informed, because the best stories are yours.
I am here with head coach of the Arlington Spy Ponders, John Missouri. Coach, great win for you guys here today. What was the key for the Spy Ponders to get this W?
Well, just to meet Stoneham's compete level. They played real hard, especially in that first period. They had us on our heels, and, you know, we matched their intensity and finished a little bit more than they did.
Now, talking about especially that third period, close there towards the end, Stoneham with 2 goals to draw themselves within 1. What was the mentality on the bench to keep your team locked in?
Yeah, well, we knew they were, we said going into the third period they weren't finished. They could make a comeback, come back and win, and they almost did.
Huge win here at home. What's the message for the locker room heading forward here, closing out the season soon?
We got a game just like this Saturday against Melrose. Going to be the same game.
Coach, thank you so much.
Right,
congrats on the win.
Keep up
and
the good work.
Thank you very much.
Right, thanks, guys.
That'll do it here for ACMi Sports. Thank you so much for tuning in for both of our doubleheader matchups today. 2 wins for the Arlington Spy Ponders. The boys get the win here 4-2. The girls with a 2-1 overtime victory beforehand. And ACMi Sports goes home happy. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. I'm your host, Nick Antonakis. We'll see you back here soon for another featured production.